Welcome back to the channel, everyone. In today's video, we are breaking down and recapping The Night Manager Season 2, Episode 1, which immediately reconnects us with the dangerous world of international arms dealing. The episode opens by addressing the unresolved aftermath of Season 1, where Richard Roper's vast criminal empire was finally dismantled. Jonathan Pine successfully diverted Roper's $300 million, crippling the operation financially. However, instead of a clean legal arrest, chaos erupts when the criminal cartel that lost everything intervenes. These powerful figures seize Roper themselves, determined to extract their own form of justice. This shocking turn of events leaves audiences questioning Roper's ultimate fate. At the same time, Egyptian authorities arrive at the scene, fully prepared to arrest the notoriously arrogant arms dealer. The convergence of rival criminals and law enforcement creates a tense and unstable situation. Roper, once untouchable, is now completely powerless. The question that lingers over the opening moments is simple yet chilling. What happened to the world's worst man after the dust finally settled? Season 2 does not allow this mystery to linger for long. Instead, it delivers its answer almost immediately, setting a dark and somber tone for everything that follows. The consequences of Roper's actions are about to be revealed in a way that feels final and unsettling. The story then jumps forward 4 years to Syria, following the devastation of the 2016 attacks. Here, Jonathan Pine meets once again with Angela Burr, played by Olivia Colman, in a quiet and unremarkable street setting. Their conversation is cold, procedural, and deeply unsettling. Angela explains that there will be no autopsy, no photographs, and no official death certificate. Once the body is identified, it will be cremated immediately. No ashes will be returned, and no family member will ever be informed. Officially, Richard Roper will not be declared dead. He will simply vanish from the world to confirm the identity of the body, and that responsibility falls to Jonathan. When the sheet is pulled back in the Syrian morgue, it reveals a heavily bearded Richard Roper. His appearance suggests prolonged captivity and suffering before his eventual death. The moment is brief but powerful, reinforcing the idea that Roper did not escape punishment. Hugh Laurie's name still appearing in the credits raises immediate questions about how involved he may be later in the season. Whether through flashbacks or lingering influence, Roper's presence continues to haunt the narrative. Even in death, he remains a shadow over Jonathan Pine's life. Following this grim confirmation, Jonathan returns to London under his new identity, Alex Goodwin. He now leads an MI6 unit known as the Night Owls, a covert surveillance team tasked with monitoring suspicious figures operating in elite London hotels. Professionally, Jonathan appears to have found his ideal role. Personally, however, his life is unraveling. He suffers from chronic insomnia, emotional detachment, and unprocessed trauma from his undercover past. His therapist even admits she is afraid of him, highlighting how deeply affected he has become. Jonathan isolates himself, avoiding meaningful connections and burying his pain in work. Despite attempts to move forward, Jonathan finds himself drawn back into dangerous territory. His boss, Rex, warns him not to chase an old lead involving a man named Jocko and urges him to finally let go of the past. During a birthday visit to Rex's home, Jonathan is given a new top-secret phone number, a moment that quietly foreshadows disaster. Soon after, Rex is found dead in what appears to be a suicide. Jonathan immediately suspects foul play. His instincts prove correct when he discovers a hidden phone linked to coded pages inside a book, revealing evidence Rex died. The hidden phone leads Jonathan to disturbing images of torture, gang violence, and a cryptic photograph involving Teddy Dos Santos. The caption questions the role of Myra Dura, a powerful River House executive and one of Jonathan's own superiors. The implication is clear: there are traitors inside the organization. As the investigation deepens, a new key figure emerges: Roxana Bolanos, a Colombian shipping broker working for a Miami-based company called Barquero. Calm, intelligent, and dangerously charming, Roxana becomes a prime suspect in the movement of advanced weaponry. She is detained under heavy security, though her true allegiance remains unclear. Jonathan and his team soon travel to Barcelona to intercept Jocko before he meets with Teddy Dos Santos, the CEO of Barquero. Teddy presents himself as a philanthropist, running a humanitarian organization called Aurora, complete with polished promotional material. Disturbingly, these materials feature Richard Roper, revealing a direct ideological and operational link between the two men. During the mission, Jonathan briefly meets Danny, Roper's son, and awkwardly informs him of his father's death. While searching through Roper's belongings, Jonathan uncovers proof that Teddy and Roper were closely connected, exchanging photos Jonathan and prepares to information monitor long a meeting before between Roper's Jocko downfall. And Teddy using a tagged briefcase. Despite warnings from colleagues that they are observers, not field operatives, the Night Owls proceed without full authorization. The situation spirals out of control when Teddy, panicked and paranoid, opens fire. Two agents are killed instantly. Moments later, Teddy detonates explosives, destroying the hotel and killing Jocko along with everyone inside. The explosion marks a devastating turning point, exposing how dangerously unprepared the team was for the level of violence they were facing. 9 years after the original events of The Night Manager, Jonathan Pine is fully pulled back into a world he never truly escaped. Now operating once more as Alex Goodwin, he faces enemies more powerful and unpredictable than ever before. Rex is dead, Angela is preparing to retire, and River House itself is compromised. Jonathan must confront Maria and Teddy alone while battling the psychological scars left by Richard Roper's legacy. With 6 episodes confirmed and a high-profile international release schedule, Season 2 launches with ambition, tension, and emotional weight. If this opening episode is any indication, viewers are in for a thrilling and unsettling journey ahead.